Neil Brown and company have done it again. They have flipped a high-profile wide receiver from one Power 5 program to West Virginia. Let's talk about that commitment right after this word from our sponsors. This episode of Mountaineer Paul Talks Football is brought to you by Dutch Miller Automotive, where friends and family pricing means you get the best deal right up front on any new or pre-loved vehicle in stock every time. With brands like Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Kia, Hyundai, Ford, GMC, Buick, and Subaru, the Dutch Miller Automotive family is always growing and ready to put you in the car or truck you've been searching for. Check out our inventory across West Virginia at DutchMillerAuto.com or come in today to the home of friends and family pricing, only at a Dutch Miller Automotive store near you. And today's video is sponsored by Magic Shine Auto Spawn Tint in Morgantown, West Virginia. At Magic Shine, your vehicle's care is their top priority. They use only the highest quality products to ensure your car not only looks its best, but is also protected and maintained with the utmost care. From window tinting with top-of-the-line Max Pro Tint to protective ceramic coatings from Diamond Pro Tech, they've got you covered. Drive in today and experience the difference of Magic Shine Auto Spawn Tint, where your car shines like new. Shine on, Morgantown.
This is for Cameron.
It's flip season. What is up, guys? Welcome in. My name is Mountaineer Paul. This is another edition of Mountaineer Paul Talks Football. I am your host, Mountaineer Paul. So we've heard some rumors for the last couple of days that this might be happening, coming down the pike. And today, boom, it happened. Tariq Mallerie, recruit that I was really high on, and a lot of people were really high on, has flipped to West Virginia. And from a Power 5 school, Wake Forest, that has been really good at utilizing under recruited talent here lately. And this is one of those guys that, although off the radar a little bit, really good player. I've got an article queued up for you that we can read here regarding this flip and commitment. Flipped. WVU FLIPS, former Wake Forest commit. Cheshire Academy's Tariq Mallerie flips commitment to West Virginia football. The West Virginia football program has successfully flipped the commitment of Tariq Mallerie, a 2025 wide receiver from Cheshire Academy, Connecticut, from Wake Forest to WVU, according to WVInsiders.com. Mallerie, standing at 6'5" and weighing 190 pounds, initially committed to Wake Forest on April 13th. However, and after an official visit to Morgantown from May 31st to June 2nd, he decided to join the Mountaineers. This marks West Virginia's second wide receiver commitment for the class of 2025, following Hurricane West Virginia wide receiver Tashawn Dews. Wide receivers coach Malone Marshall led the recruitment for Mallerie, offering him a scholarship during a junior day visit in January. The Mountaineers were consistently in the running for Mallerie, securing a spot in his top four prior to his initial commitment to Wake Forest, and Mallerie had also attended WVU summer camp, previously giving him familiarity with the program. I love West Virginia. It's a great place to be, but what stood out to me is the ability I have to make an impact on and off the field, Mallerie shared. West Virginia is targeting Mallerie for his impressive combination of frame, speed, and size. The coaching staff is particularly impressed with his ability to high point the football. I fit perfectly in the offense with my speed, size, and ball skills, Mallerie added. During his junior season, Mallerie recorded 30 catches for 423 yards and 4 touchdowns. According to Mountaineer Paul, that's me, Mallerie brings several standout qualities: long and lanky with a huge catch radius, good downfield blocker, decent route runner with room for improvement, especially in not rounding off his routes, good hands catching the ball away from his body, excellent yards after the catch, probably his best attribute on film, and at 6'5", he will be a red zone nightmare. Mallerie is now the 9th commitment for West Virginia, the 2025 recruiting cycle. Stay tuned to WVInsiders.com. I was going to go over here to 247 or to Rivals for a second, and because they had a tweet or did some tape on the kid. We're going to play a little bit of this Tariq Mallerie tape, just so you can get an idea for what kind of player he is. So here we go really quick. He's big, 6'5", 190 pounds, guys, so keep that in mind. Here he is, lining up outside receiver. There he makes an inside move. He gives the hand, and he's gone. Here he is here, closest to the screen. He runs a lot of these in their offense. Whenever these corners, for whatever reason, his speed had corners giving him a lot of cushion. And so they ran a ton of these plays, and he has a lot of yards after the catch, you'll see. A lot of this is really poor tackling, too. I imagine Connecticut probably doesn't have the best, football tradition. So that's a beautiful stop-and-go route. Beautiful stop-and-go route. It's routes like this that when I watch him on tape gives me a lot of hope for him because he really runs some really bad routes at sometimes. But check this one out. This is a 6'5" guy that's got probably 4'5", 4'4" speed, and you're trying to figure out what the heck, because he can high point the ball on you. He's got a huge catch radius. You want to try to jump on the ball, and so he makes a move you think, but no, he goes right by you. These moves are so good, especially because you just saw the right before this, he runs a little, basically a curl, right? And they're expecting that because he's so big and physical. No, they play off of it, right? Yep, I'm gone. And it looks like maybe was that a linebacker on him, number 40? That was a terrible choice. No, it's just, I think it's a corner. He's just number 40 for some reason. It's hard to say. There he is again. They run these a lot with him. I mean, he always breaks the first tackle, it seems like. So at 6'5", you think he would. In breaking route, back out towards the pylon. No, he stays in. But there's a great catch. This is what they talk about when they say he high points the ball well. So obviously he jumps. Look at the timing. But at 6'5", look at the disadvantage here. Look at the disadvantage. This kid is sprung up as high as he can go, stretched as high as he can possibly get. His arms are bent, It really – so for more accurate quarterbacks, this is going to be somebody that you can – accurate quarterbacks can put the ball pretty much anywhere they want, right? So for a guy like this, you could throw it towards the goalpost, and he's probably going to get it. But I also like that he catches it away from his body here. One more. This is just another – that's another good one. That's basically a back shoulder fade, adjusting to the ball. This is just kind of what he would be doing with Garrett Green, right? A little backyard football, adjusting on the fly, catching something behind somebody. So there's a lot to like about this kid, guys. And while he's not elite at any one thing, he has a chance to be really good over the middle and in the red zone area because he's so big and he's already pretty strong for his size. One other thing they show on tape there later on down through the video is the way he blocks downfield. He's so long and lanky, he gets hands on people before they get even close to him. And he usually drives people into the dirt. So that's another thing he's really good with, and he's a willing blocker. So I think that's really going to benefit West Virginia well. I really like this pickup, guys. I think he's going to be a good player for West Virginia. Don't know what his ceiling is, but I think, worst case scenario, he's going to be a second or third type receiver for us. Whenever he becomes of age, he's going to need at least a year to get some tutelage from Bilal Marshall because he ain't ready for the big leagues yet. He's got to put on weight, he's got to put on muscle, and he's got to learn how to really run routes in the offense. So he's at least a year away. I would say possibly two, really, before being really ready. I'd say, by the time he gets into this redshirt freshman in the sophomore year, you'll hear this kid's name in camp a lot. People will be talking about him. I do not expect him to make an impact right away. Guys, hope you liked the video. Do not forget to like the video as you leave. Say hi and subscribe. And don't forget to comment, guys. It would mean a lot. Not a whole lot to talk about here. We've got other news to talk about, obviously, here in just a little bit. In about 45 minutes, we're going to be talking about a possible visitor, big-time visitor to West Virginia basketball. So be looking at Hoops from the Hills as I go live this evening at 6 o'clock. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe. Go to WVInsiders.com if you're interested in the contest for Garrett Green signed helmet. It will be here on the 10th. So go to WestVirginiaInsiders.com. Go to my both YouTube pages on that page. Subscribe, and then go to the forum on that page and make a name. Sign up, and you will be in the running for a Garrett Green signed helmet. I'll be able to show it off on the 10th when it gets here, so that's 6 days away. Until then, guys, keep coming back. I'll see you this evening at 6. This episode is over, and I'm out.
This is for Cameron. 10 kill.